Welcome in everybody to Emily's Upcycled Home. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful day. We're going to do a little bit of bunny crafting today. We're going to take a regular doll, this little bunny, and we're going to transform him into a vintage vibe. So come on in. Let me get myself situated here. Of course, I lost my other phone already. And I'll go ahead and share me out, but come on in, and if you're new to me, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. You see that live button up in the corner. You're watching me live. If you no longer see it live, you are watching the replay, so give me a hashtag replay down in those comments. Go ahead and share myself out, you guys. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Lynn. How are you guys doing today? I don't know where my groups disappear to on this piece, but come on in, everybody. Hello, Cheryl, stranger girl. How are you? Haven't seen you in a minute. I haven't even been able to catch your whatnots. Just kind of like try not to be on social so often, but you guys, if you haven't heard the news, we're gonna be doing a bunny craft. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's gonna be a little bit primitive vibe going on, primitive shabby, and we'll see what happens. Okay, let me see. Sharing out the post, sharing out the post. Hello, Casey. Hi, Kitty. Hello, Crafty Creations. Hello, everybody, and welcome in. You know, I tagged a few people because I don't have my followers, and we're going to try to go ahead and do this. All right. So, I got this bunny. I don't know where they got it from. I just went shopping because you guys all know I can't really get out and do what I want to do all the time, but I got this bunny here, and what we're going to change him into a little primitive, kind of shabby kind of look going on. Now, if you guys hand sew your pieces, you know, you can hand sew a little bunny. You could even use this as a little, what's it called? That might be an idea too. A little, you know, as a thingy where you trace and stuff. What is that called? Oh goodness, we're already off to a rough start. So you're gonna need your little bunny. I don't know, I'm frozen over here, so hopefully I'm not frozen for you guys. You're gonna need your little bunny. Hello, Ruby. You're heading to Texas? Fun. You're gonna go spend time with your fam bam. You're gonna need your grubby mix, you guys. If you guys, it's just your little grubby mix of coffee solution, however you want to mix it up for you guys out there. Or you can grab your little jar from Andrea if you have that. We're gonna go ahead and do that on this piece. And I'm also gonna use some cinnamon because I do want to come in with some pattern. There you go, Lynn. Thank you. Template pattern. Yes, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and add a little extra cinnamon, and that's gonna add more texture and more scent to our bunny as well. And of course, I'm probably gonna come in with some lace and make some pockets and do some cuteness to it as well. So let's go ahead. Now, just because it was probably gonna take a process dyeing and brushing this on. This is the back of the bunny I already have going on. He is still really wet. And I went ahead and painted this on because if you dip this in your solution, you have to make sure it really dries really well. So I'm going to go ahead and brush it on. That way it doesn't go too much into those fibers and doesn't take so long to dry. Hello, Diane. Hello, Ruby. Hello, Christy. How are you, girl? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and come in with my little paintbrush here and our little coffee solution, our grub coffee, and we are just going to paint him up and stain up all of our little fibers on our bunny. So you guys can make this as dark as you want, as light as you want. You can come in and relayer and do whatever it is you want to do to him. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, homie. How are you doing? He already smells so good, you guys. If you guys put your heat on, you want to be careful with so you don't burn it. But I do like some of it where it takes some of the, it gives it a little bit of a different texture when it kind of heats up a little bit too much. I don't know if you could see that there. Kind of gives it more of a warm look. So although I want to add some of that, I don't want to make sure that I don't burn all the way through. It probably is a Dollar Tree bunny. I'm not sure. I don't shop out in the wild, you guys. So I had somebody had this, and I just got it from them. But you guys check out your Dollar Tree. It might be a Dollar Tree bunny. But I seen a lot of people make these primitive, like, dolls and stuff, and bunnies even, and I don't know if they've done this for this Dollar Tree, and I've got this idea actually from my friend, the Hot Mess Gal Cindy, and I thought I'd give it a shot. But you know, we're going to do our own take on it and see what happens. He already looks so much. Oh, your son is building a new restaurant. Let me see. Oh, nice. That's going to be fun. What is he? What kind of restaurant style is it, Cheryl? So what is everybody else's plans for today? So I got my little bunny all like painted up with my solution here. This is how he's looking. I think he looks cute already. And then I want to come in with my cinnamon, and I kind of want to rub that in and pile that on him. Put as much or little as you want, and then we're going to come back in with our little mix here and paint this on. So you could see how it's getting a little darker tint. You see it's layering on top of that as well. And then we're going to come in with some lace because we like that primitive shabby. I'm just going to layer that. You guys can also come back in with some paint and paint him a little bit too if you want a color on him. Love the bunny. Thank you. Okay, so this is where it's at, you guys. Barbecue, he's in the food trailer now, but oh, top 50 this year. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now I want some barbecue. Then I'm going to come in and just kind of like help it along. Just make sure you keep maneuvering your heat tool because you don't want it to, you know, burn and melt your fabric. Alright. I was trying to get like one done ahead of time. You loving it so far? I knew this would be up your alley, girl. And I'm probably going to have to finish drying it off camera. Hello, Mistress Nana's Creation, Tanya, how are you, girl? And we might add a little tail. I don't know, a little tail might look cute back there. And his feet are not really taking that cinnamon the way I want, so we might come in and do something with that. Love the bunny, thank you. You guys see all those primitive dolls and stuff that people make? Hello, Debbie, how are you? I don't think my little arm gets tired. I'm not as strong as I used to be, guys. Alright, so there's our little bunny, and he is still drying. But we're going to set him aside for a little bit because I want to work on a little pocket right here, you guys. Because we want to put some little carrots in there. So I'm just going to grab a piece of muslin cloth down here. Actually, I have some lace. Let's give him a little bit of a lace vibe. I'm probably just going to layer up the lace. Let's do some muslin and lace on top, just to give it a little bit more of a strong pocket. Let's see. And we are just going to use hot glue. I'm just going to measure the little pocket, and I do want the top to be a little frayed, so let's go ahead and rip off this hem. See how it got a little pouch? I'm going to make it a little bit shorter. Hello, Carly. How are you doing? You guys, some of these people down in the comments are going to be in our event coming up. You guys, it's going to be a 2-day event. This Thursday, you guys, and Friday. So come join us. Meet some new crafters, new to the Hot Mess Express, as well as new crafters. And hop on the train for a fun-filled day of crafting, you guys. It's going to be always streaming in the Crafting with the Hot Mess Express. So if you're not have joined that group yet, you guys can go ahead and join. I'm going to dry this a little bit more so that glue sets in. My hair looks beautiful. I try to comb it today. Thank you. I'm glad you noticed. I don't know if I'm going to be sticking this in the dryer or not. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I got my heat tool hot, and I'm going to place the little pocket down here, you guys, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to go ahead and stain all this. You're taking a quick break at work. Well, thanks for popping in, Speedy Clean. Let's go ahead and I'm just wiping on my apron. Hello, Melody. I sent you a message, gal. Hey, Em. Hello, ladies. Hello, Cindy gal. We already stained up our bunny. Look how cute he looks. Oh, is my pocket crooked? How are we liking the bunny so far, you guys? Karen from Florida. Hello. Alright, so there's our little bunny. And then I'm going to come in and layer the little lace on top. You gotta have lace. I'm going to go layer that on. I have a ladybug. I have been wanting to try this on. Yeah. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. I don't know. It's pretty. Well, this is my first time doing it, Christy. So you should try it out too. So we got our little apron. And then I have this. I've been stamping like crazy, you guys. I have this little drop cloth stamp that says vintage on it, and I'm going to layer that on top in the center. But we're going to go ahead and trim that up. It's a little bit messy, but it's fun. I like to be messy. Somebody grab my good scissors from my table. So we're just going to go ahead and get this little vintage tag going on. And I'm going to lay it right there in the top. And you see how the different layers just bring in a different look? If you haven't watched me before, the layering is my jam. It's my jam. So there's our little pocket going on. Is the pocket crooked? Oh my goodness. Okay. He is really wet. All right. So I think I just got cinnamon. So these are some Dollar Tree carrots, and I don't have the smaller carrots. That would probably be better, but we're gonna see if we can just cut it, maybe, or maybe it'll work. Cause I want to tuck. Look, that glue is not quite sticking with the I don't know. Should I just add a large carrot like this? And then put some roses in the thing. I think I want to do that. He is really wet though. That's the only problem. See if I can dry him up a little bit. He's gonna be adorable. Thank you. The pocket. The pocket does not look perfectly even, but looks good. Thank you. I think the carrot will help it too. I see that, Karen. See, it's a little bit off. not like this greenery in my carrot, and I should have changed that up first, so I'm just going to take that off. And I am going to get my little awl here, and we're going to just poke the hole a little bit more. And, oh my goodness. We're going to add some different greenery in there. I don't like how that one looks. A little cheapy for me. So all you gotta do is update your greenery, and it kind of gives you a whole new look. I think I want some of this brighter greenery over here. I think this greenery here looks more like a carrot piece. Hi, my name is Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Remember, if you're going to be in here, you got to say nice things. Okay. And add a little bit. See how that greenery just changes it up? Alright, so we're going to add a little bit of glue in there. And then we're going to add our greenery back in. And I like how it's going high. It goes a little high, and it's going to bring a little height to this. Hello, Barbara. How are you? He was hopping around too much. Alright, so look how cute. Grace, I'm going to have to pull this pocket up. I don't like it. It's a little off. Bothering me. Oh, I think I made it more off. It might just be the same. Oh well. So it's gonna take a while for it to dry, as you guys see. So you might want to do the wet part where you're going to let it dry first and then come in and do all your embellishments. I think that will be an easier task than trying to work with the wet. Okay, and if you guys are interested in this greenery, it did come from Hobby Lobby, and it looks like it's perfect for a carrot. I almost want to floppy one of his ears. You guys, what do you think? Should we floppy one of his ears? I have to make this one stand up. I wonder if I have a wire to go through there. Alright, so there's our little pocket. We're probably going to have to keep gluing that until he dries really good. But you guys know I'm going to come in with some roses, and I think I want white roses. And I have some here. Now, I do get all my roses off of Temu. I just have the look of them. And then I just ordered some roses from Cindy. So if you guys are interested in those roses, check out her page. She just posted a bunch of beautiful roses. But I think we're going to add that in here and just bring a little bit of that you know, that me factor. Okay, so then it has some of this, but I think we might bring in some more of that brighter green. So let me get some from my little bush back here. Let's tuck some of that. It's like he was out in the garden picking flowers, and I'm gonna pin his hand here too. He was out in the garden picking carrots and flowers. Hello, Lucy. How are you doing, Lucy, today? Amanda, hello. Hi, Cheryl. You do like the greenery better? It does look better. It gives it a whole different look when you just, sometimes just that simple change of your greenery is just all you need. I think we want his ear floppy. And then I kind of want this one to stand up. What do you guys think of that? They do flop like this. And I don't know if I like that, so. Or I could pin both of them. I don't know. You guys let me know. Maybe we can add a little bit lace in his ears. I don't know, we'll just do that. So I am gonna come in and add a little tail, a little ball tail back here. So let's see, and we probably do add some lace to that. And of course, let's just get some, let's just add a little bit of fabric into the ball. So I don't have to leave and go searching for my ponytail. Just fold this into a little ball. Tuck that around. Let's see how it looks. It looks kind of funky. I'm just gonna kind of maneuver it. Hello, Michelle. Let's turn it around. You know what? Let's just turn it around. I just want a shape of a ball. I'm gonna go ahead and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some hot glue in here. And then I'm gonna form my little ball and I'm gonna stuff it on that hot glue. And then I'm just going to roll in the top part with a little something something. And because I want lace on the tail to bring in that lace pocket, we're going to add one more layer of fabric on top, and I'm going to put the lace on there. Okay. So this is kind of the front. Let's go ahead and grab a piece of the lace. And this lace is already coffee stained lightly, so. And then I'm just going to fold it into itself. And if it looks weird, we'll just take it off. This is not a big deal. Be so much easier with some polyfill. Let's go ahead and put this on the side. Don't burn your fingers. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Let's not burn my fingers here. Just molding it like almost like clay. Alright. Let's see if we can add it to the back here. You guys, I think it looks weird. You guys let me know. That looks weird, huh? You guys, I can't do it. No, it looks too weird. So we have to get a different thing going. I think it might just be too big. So how about if we just ball up this? Do a little ball. You know what I mean? Because it might just be too big. And if I don't have a tail, it's right. But you guys give me your thoughts. Because I thought that was not okay. Any thoughts on that table? I know you love bunnies. Did you get your apron yet? Yours was the bunny apron. I think the little ball looks better. It's gonna kind of ball that up. Let's see if it even stays because it's wet. Alright, let me see if I missed anybody. Diane was watching. Hello. I think I missed you. I think the little lace ball looks so much better, you guys. That big old ball was not cutting it. So go grab your little bunnies, coffee staining them. You can even give them little clothes. So much better, right? The little ball. Hey, you guys. There is our little carrot. I wonder if I can stick like a little dowel in there to make him stick up his ear like this. Did we get answered on that? I think that would look cute. So probably off camera, I'm going to try to put that wire in there. And we'll go ahead. Hello, Kathy from Oklahoma. How are you? Because I know I have some wire somewhere. I don't think this wire that I have here is thick enough, so I think I need my thicker wire. And what do you guys think about the feet? I don't know if I really like the little feet there. But I am going to pin his one little ear here. And then I'll find that wire or a dowel. And all I'm going to do is add a little slit in the back of his little ear. And then I'm going to put that wire through so this little ear sticks up. Because I like him a little, you know, maybe like this. I think that would look cute. So that will come into play. Unless I have my wire here somewhere. Could even use an old little hanger. Because all I have is this one. And this is too thin. It's going to just flop over. Huh. We do have this. Let's see. You guys aren't a person that keeps everything. You need to keep everything. I think this will work. This will give us the shape. Okay, let's go ahead and a little slit back here. A little surgery slit. I think I got a hole. Because you don't want it to go through the other side, and the fabric's wet, so it's just all like hitting together, but there we go. Okay, I think I got a hole there. See if we can fish this through. It's kind of thick. I think he's going to need to be snipped down here too, and put the bigger end into the bottom of our bunny. So let's see if we can do that. Okay. I'm supposed to get that in there. Oh, I think I ripped something. Just rip a little hole. There he goes, guys. Look. He's cute. And I'm gonna just put some glue back there just to hold that in spot. And you guys see what I just did? I made the little piece go down into the head and then up into the ear. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and add some glue on the top one. He's sizzling because he's wet. Glue the feet up. I know, I'm thinking he doesn't need his feet. You guys like him better without feet? I think he looks cuter without the feet. You guys let me know. Because look, they kind of look funky. They remind me of a seal instead of a bunny. Let me know, you guys. I'm gonna do it. Let's just glue them up. I think that's a great idea, Casey. You can clip them, hoping he'll stay. We can even put some little piece down there so he might need a wood bottom now. He stays. Yeah, he stays, you guys. There is our little bunny. You guys like him? I think he's adorable. I'm shocked myself. I don't do things like this. But I think he came out with that primitive, shabby vibe that I just love. His little ear up, one little curve down. I think he's just adorable. Adorable. Yeah, he got funky feet. Like, yeah, without the feet. Thank you, Cypress Designs. I think it is. You can even, you know, add more buttons. You can come in with some little, he is really wet, but you guys can go ahead and dry him really well. But look how we transitioned. You guys, go grab these bunnies. They are super cute when you finish them up. Right here, this is what he looked like, Kathy. And hello, Kathy. Devonna, hello. Adorable. Thank you. Hi, Terry. Francine, thank you. Thank you, everybody. So this is the before and this is the after. So he will be up once he dries and everything. I'll probably do this one as well. And the other thing you can add is a little bow. Should we add any little bow, or do you think he's cute as is? Let me see. I would just do like a little twisty thing. He might not need anything else, but we'll just try it and see. Like a little lacy bow tie. And then you guys could tell me, do we need the tie on there or not? There would be the little bow tie like this. Well, let me just glue it so it stays. And I'm just taking two ends and twisting them. And then you can go ahead and trim the little ends here. I think I dropped my scissors. So I'm thinking we're gonna add his little lacy bow tie, and I'm gonna have to trim it off camera because I just dropped my scissors. And we'll go ahead and add a button to that center, and then he'll be done. All right, let me get a button. You guys, I should have totally did this for the event. I'm gonna put it on like the gray side to bring in this like vintage vibe going on our little vintage sign. Hey you guys, now he is done. I will go ahead and trim up my bow to my liking. It is my scissors fell. Want to make sure this dries very thoroughly, and then this is all done, you guys. So thank you so much. You guys can stage them on your shelf. Put some little extra carrots on the bottom like this. I should change out those as well, but he is adorable. I hope you guys go out and try this, and if you guys do, send me your pictures this way or share them out in the Hot Mess group page. Don't forget to join us this Thursday and Friday for our New Friends New Year, New Friends event. We would love to have you come support some new crafters, some old crafters that are new to the Hot Mess, and go pick up your buddies, you guys. Thank you guys all for joining me once again. If you're not subscribed to me or following me, hit that follow button for Emily's Upcycled Home for more DIY crafting. Bye everybody. You all have a beautiful Tuesday, and I'll probably be back for the event. That'll probably be the next day I'll be live, so come join us then. Hey everybody, thank you all for those hearts, and you guys have a beautiful day. Bye friends.